All right, so 2025. What did I learn? Well, I paced a marathon for the very first time at a pace that I was only dreaming of reaching when I first started running. Pacing sub 3 taught me that consistency, calm, and responsibility mattered more than speed. When other people trust you with their race, you learn how to execute, stay composed, and lead without ego. I also raced in new 5K and 10K races that I've never done before, which taught me how to really have more fun. And I raced my very first World Marathon major at Boston, something that I've been chasing for nearly the past 5 years. That last 1 kilometer of that race still rings so clearly in my memories. Only following that came just another marathon and then another marathon. It was truly insane to do back-to-back marathons, yet something I learned a lot from. I learned that fitness is way deeper than fresh legs and that mental durability compounds faster than physical durability. I think it's fair to say for me, my body degrades linearly while my mind adapts exponentially, and I learned to break suffering into small, manageable decisions like just get to the next aid station or just hold this pace, you'll see your friends and family soon. It was something I realized running my 6th consecutive LA Marathon this year. Many friends and family were able to join this time around both on the course and off the course. A big core memory was seeing my number 1 fan finish his very first marathon, yet another memory that rings so clearly to me. I learned that support turns suffering into something very meaningful. Pain is still pain, but it's no longer empty. When you know friends are waiting at mile 18 or screaming your name at mile 23, the suffering really gets context. And I'm not just enduring, but I'm also responding. Which is why moments like these, for me, hit harder emotionally than personal records or personal bests. I learned how powerful presence really is, and nobody really needs a speech. A name yelled once, a high five, or a familiar face for 3 seconds really goes a long way. I learned that showing up physically or emotionally can really completely flip someone's internal state. It's a lesson that I will want to further carry throughout 2026. I learned that you don't really run alone, even when it feels solo. I trained for a 5K this summer and did 100-mile weeks during the fall for the very first time. And the majority of that training was done alone. It was tough, but I learned that I appreciate seeing others train solo in their neck of the woods in the early mornings as well, and that I actually draw motivation from that. It makes training solo that much easier for me. I would think that my friend was running this early in the morning too, so I don't exactly feel alone and that we're all in this together. It's a bit cheesy, but that's low-key what actually helps me stay consistent and motivated. This consistency and motivation carried me into my Indy Monumental training block. It set a foundation for what's to come for me. And in the midst of that training block was yet another memorable trip with Justin, Sarah, and Aaron at one of the toughest trail races in the US. Never would I imagine going up 1,000 feet within a 1-mile stretch. Speedgoat taught me that I'm actually more durable than I thought I was. It ended up being about 20 miles, and it was much more painful 20 miles than a typical run I do. Everything just hurt more, and yet I was still moving. It helped reframe what I thought was too tired or too sore and what that actually meant. And also what really is considered steep. This mindset carried me into the meat and potatoes of my highest mileage training block yet, pulling the 100-mile weeks. Training 100-mile weeks for my sub-240 attempt at the Indy Monumental Marathon really taught me how much progress lives outside the result. I was stuck at my 2:49 PR for more than a year before I made a change of increased mileage in my training block. That kind of mileage strips everything down. There's no hiding from fatigue, doubt, or all the bad days. I learned how to show up tired, manage effort when nothing feels sharp, and keep stacking work without forcing it. I didn't hit that sub 240, but I thought I learned a lot again about my durability and gained more confidence in what I can handle. And honestly, the time wasn't the highlight, but I'd say the training was. So, what did I learn in 2025? I learned that progress isn't loud. It's built in quiet mornings, shared suffering, and showing up when no one's watching. I didn't just learn how to run faster, I learned more about my durability, my community, and my patience. So, what do I expect in 2026? I expect consistent work, honest effort, and a foundation that's already been tested. I've learned what I can handle, and now I'm ready to build on it. A lot happened in 2025. There were good and bad things. For some of us, not everything was butterflies and rainbows. Mistakes were made, accidents happened, and not everything might have gone to plan. But we all worked hard this far, and we all learned and got back up and made it this far. And that's what the important thing is. So I think we can all be proud of ourselves. You've worked hard and did well. So let's rest up and go do it better in 2026.